Welcome, science friends, to proteins. Proteins are made of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and sulfur, so it's got 5 different elements. It's a little bit more complex. The monomers, or single pieces to make proteins, are called amino acids. Amino acids are very widely different. So as we can see here in our example, we have a sort of general shape, and then where it says R side chain, that's how each of our different amino acids are different from each other. So there's a chain of molecules coming off that's organized in a different way, making a unique amino acid. There are 20 different amino acids, and they're different when it comes to the side chain. But that top part, the blue, the black, and the red section, those are all the same. The function of proteins are mostly to form structures like bones and muscles and hair, but also to help regulate cell processes using enzymes, and enzymes are a type of protein. So more examples like we can see here, bones, so like we see a skeleton there, all of our bones are made of protein, our muscles that help us move, our hair and our nails, all of those are made of proteins. But we also see proteins like enzymes, and some hormones are also proteins. We saw that some hormones were fats, but we also have some hormones that are proteins. What's really cool about proteins is that they fold and they make these really interesting 3D shapes. And there are 4 different levels, because life is organized in levels. There are 4 different levels of a protein structure. So first, our primary structure is a long chain of amino acids. So we have our monomers all linked together to form our polymer, a protein, or a polypeptide. Our secondary structure, we can have a couple of things happening. We can have something called a beta sheet, which is kind of like an accordion fold of that long chain, so they're starting to stack. Or we can see that long chain start to spiral into a helix shape. The tertiary or third level of protein structure, we see those secondary structures, the folded sheets and the spiral helix, and they're starting to connect to each other. And our quaternary or 4th level of organization here on our protein is we take those pieces of the tertiary, so they kind of form a little structure themselves, and then we stick those structures together to form an even larger structure. So we have a lot of those tertiary or 3rd level pieces stacking and bonding together to form an even bigger piece. Shape is really important to proteins. If a protein is not in the right shape, it won't be able to function correctly. Here's an interesting little GIF showing us how a protein might fold in on itself to give it a unique shape that will help it carry out its function. So here we see different pieces and they're kind of folding in on each other to form a unique shape. That was proteins. I hope it helped.